And good evening from Atlanta. Let's head over to Orlando, flying with Spirit again. I'm really excited to see if this flight is as good as the first one, so let's go. All right, let's introduce this properly, shall we? So we're going to be heading back to Orlando on a Spirit Airlines. It's an Airbus A319 and it's actually 16 years old, so this will be interesting. We'll see how, I'm guessing it's some of their oldest aircraft. So it'll be interesting to see how that holds up compared to, I guess, the 320 out here. It was newer, but I think it's the same cabin, so we'll see. This A319 has actually gone through 3 separate rebrands of Spirit. It started off with the kind of silver and black livery, then moved on to the kind of blue and red one, and now it's in the Bumblebee livery, as we all know and love it as. The flight out, as you've probably seen, I absolutely loved, and the cabin crew were absolutely insane. They were so good. So I'm really intrigued to see if that was like a one-off or if it's just Spirit and that's just their spirit of things. Sorry. In the meantime, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, share, do all the YouTube jazz and the Facebook jazz, of course. And there's some links down in the description below to some of my friends and all their work. So feel free to show them some love as well. In the meantime, I'm gonna relax, do some plane spotting. I've got the big camera with me, so I'm laughing. Well, this is fun. Now moved over to Concourse F. Looks nice and fancy, doesn't it? Oh, that's a shot right there, hang on. See, the other thing about Atlanta, and I really love, is Delta's commitment to it as a hub. Like, obviously I've been around Heathrow and all that where it's BA's hub, but here it's like everything is Delta, and I love it. Like every member of staff is a Delta lanyard on, like it's all about Delta, and I don't know why. I think it's because I've always had a soft spot for the carrier anyway. Like I like their logo, I like their brand, I like everything. So it's just really nice, and yeah, I quite like it. This Concorde F is stunning, or Concourse even. F is absolutely stunning. It's really, look at it. Actually, I've decided I prefer Concourse E because they've got USB charging, whereas here it doesn't. It's all power ports like the American ones, and I've only got USB. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go back to the other one. I don't know what's happened, but it's really calmed down all of a sudden. It was busy earlier. I'm not complaining, but yeah, it's really calmed down. Nice. And I found the perfect spot. Oh, they're lovely. Has been absolutely amazing, as I'm sure you've seen. I've been so amazed with this airport. I think I'm gonna say it. It's my favourite airport I've ever been to. On the escalator now, we're gonna go to Concourse D, find the gate, see what's going on with the delay. Hopefully it won't be too much. The aircraft is en route from Orlando, coming over here, and it's gonna take us back. We are delayed by about 90 minutes now. I'm knackered. I'm doing something I never thought I'd ever do. I'm actually going to try and get on last because it's chaotic. It's actually chaotic. Let's go.
So here we are boarding November 515 November Kilo, bearing manufacturer serial number 2698. This particular aircraft first flew in 2006, making her just over 16 years old. I absolutely love the current yellow livery on these Spirit aeroplanes. After giving the aeroplane the pat of love, we were greeted by 2 very friendly flight attendants and we made our way to our seat. The flight was full. We're sat in seat 18A today, which I paid $10 to reserve. The seat pitch is a mere 28 inches, however the bold design means that towards the edges of the seats the knee room is actually quite good. The tray table is small and does not pull out towards you. Seat back pocket, well, net, contains your safety card. As you can see here, the aircraft was already starting to show its age. The seats themselves are also not particularly well padded.
Ladies and gentlemen, landing up things. You're set, ready to go, but the ramp is closed due to lighting. You can see on your right side, you see a lot of lighting, and
Oh dear.
that means our guy has to get inside, so we don't get struck by the lighting. So we have pulley guys, it's out of our control, way out of our control, of course.
As this is only a 90-minute flight, the refreshment service promptly began. And, well, it finished in about 3 minutes because, like the outbound flight, no one actually bought anything. The cabin crew were extremely friendly and I asked them if I'd be able to visit the flight deck after we land, which they said yes to. The cabin lights were kept on throughout the entire flight. It would be quite nice to see more airlines in the States, not just Spirit, fit mood lighting to their aeroplanes. No one here seems to really do it. As the aircraft is quite old, you can see it's got Airbus's old design of overhead light, seatbelt sign and seat signage. As mentioned last time, Spirit have quite a unique seat sign, where it's almost like a three-dimensional cube which on multiple sides has the seat number. This makes finding your seat so much easier.
So it's been quite uneventful, nothing really to report on. The crew have been absolutely lovely. The airplane is showing its age a little bit. It's manufacturer serial number roughly 2,700, so it's showing its age a bit, but it's alright.
For these 2 quick, simple flights to Atlanta and back, Spirit has been absolutely perfect. I'm not going to naively tell you that the airline is perfect though. I am aware that there have been lots of cases that when things do go wrong with the airline, it's very hard to rectify those problems. And people who I know have had these problems in the past, especially with the customer service team. However, I was fortunate enough to not have any of these problems and my 2 flights were extremely seamless. So if Spirit really do live up to their home of the bare fare and are much cheaper than the competition, there is definitely no reason to avoid the carrier in my opinion. I'm sure Americans will say the opposite though. Another more comprehensive review can be found on the channel. I made this video partly just to explore Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson's airport, which, as I said earlier, is still my new favourite airport I've ever been to. So that's it from me. I'd like to say thank you very much to everyone who's tuned in today, and I can't wait to see you all on the next one. If you haven't already, please subscribe, share, comment, and do all the YouTube jazz so when I do upload new content, you'll be the first one to see it. Thanks again for watching, and thanks for stopping by.
So there we are, Spirit. We're down in Orlando, back home. I like the airline. I'd fly them again. And I think you should too.